alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Tar Heels scored 3 away to start the game. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Notre Dame's offense will be first on the attack. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they moved up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air, it's Holstein. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Finds his man. It's strong.
And that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play.
Lining up to convert third down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just let him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but it was not a great throw football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and just on to the next down.
The give out of the gun. They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. So North Carolina's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
And the Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Lopez to pass. chunk is needed to pay it off.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still first and goal. They'll try to run it in. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the get on the RPO. You want them to run the football. You can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information he gets. Maybe the next time you get to run an RPO.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. He uncorks one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting. Because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
There's the pressure. Catch in the middle, it's strong. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. He wastes no time and comes up for it. Got a man, it's Shipp. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. No need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Caught on the line, it's Shipp. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Lopez lost the fire. Rushes on him. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. Here's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
The Tar Heels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Going to look downfield again. Makes the catch near the sideline, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation they're in. The guy's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle and force the 4th down.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Finds some fresh air. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Oh, after him! Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. In the backfield, it's Williams. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll get rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Lopez to pass. Grab in backfield. It's gone. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. 3rd down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'll love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed over the middle to Young. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense set for a 1st down play. To the air. It's Holstein. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. He's got it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. This is a designed run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. On a little time, lets it go. This time on target. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Lopez wants to fire. Going for it all. Snatches it on the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Cross. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. To the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Picks it up. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 20. Past the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready. They're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Man, I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he'll throw it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Young. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, get ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that throw.
Caught in the backfield, it's Young. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. And I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Looking for room at the 40. Breaks away on the left. Touchdown, Larry. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then Dave shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Coming out with it, it's Taylor. He's chased out of bounds at the 11-yard line, and now they're backed up after that poor return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Lopez to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's shipped. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water inside.
Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here come the Irish back on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Now they'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him.
Running on the Jets. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Quarterback making adjustments. He wants to throw it. Gets rid of it. Trying to barrel in. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Paul, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Sure hands. It's Coffin. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Holstein. This time it's complete. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back. But, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Might be changing the route. Trying play action. Still looking on the move. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he's brought down after a nice game. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Young.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got rid of it just in time.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Sends it downfield. Gets it inside the 15. And he just can't run anymore. The crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UNC!
Quarterbacks in two right now are definitely on the same page.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Georgia Tech pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Ramblin' Red players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the offense sticking to its 4th down beliefs. Just 1 for 4 so far today, but they'll try it again. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. The 40. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Balmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Lopez wants to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Cuts it on the left side. Attack. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, North Carolina. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
This defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own. Turning it off!
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Just feeds the running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. legs on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Floats it out in space. He gets inside the 40 to the 30. But he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. He's got it down the right side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up.
A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
You know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Grant behind the line. It's ball. They'll line him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Lopez to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. That's the way we finish a drive and put up points.
Such a big play to score that touchdown, but now you don't have a lot of time to celebrate. You've got to come up with your best 2-point play to send this thing into overtime and give yourself a chance. Who on offense can come up with a big one here with the game on the line?
He snaps, sets up the throw. He will get there for the 2-point conversion, and we have a tie game in the waning seconds. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going right to work up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive quarterback, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure they don't let them get behind them and then knock the football out.
Looking to throw for it. Finds a man on the left. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Buys a little extra time. Underheat, he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackled in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. He's going for it all. Oh, and it's dead. This could be We'll get it started here in overtime. On the move. There he goes. Still on his feet. Touchdown, UNC. And they grab the lead here in overtime.
Man, you talk about striking first and creating some momentum in overtime. The first play, you take it to the house and you flip the whole game and put all the pressure on the other sideline. Palmer, that's how you start an OT.
Yeah, and David, that's just 11 guys on offense locked in. First play, score a touchdown, put all the pressure on your opponent. They understand what it's going to take to win this football.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need, try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Man, you play this whole game back and forth into overtime. Now you got a chance to set the tone, run the football in overtime, and be a little physical.
And if you can run the ball and not put it in jeopardy by throwing passes, that's a great way to finish the deal. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Irish! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Now in the second overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Lopez lost the fire. Pulls it in. It's Smothers. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance for me.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
4 down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Let's Missile fly deep downfield. He just about had the pick, and what a play that would have been in overtime, but it brings up fourth down. Fourth and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their chances alive. On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
A lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence, and because of that, David, on this upcoming two-point play, you might just put it back in his hands and let him go win it.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I gotta go for two. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, gotta come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these two-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you gotta go execute.
So here we go, doing two-point conversions from this point forward. Tremendous execution to get the two, and now they turn up the heat. Now they'll have to respond with a two of their own. They'll move the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. What a brain cramp. He just lost track of the play clock and gets hit with delay of game on a two-point conversion attempt. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. He's looking to pass. And convert. A great stop by the defense and a game-winning one here in overtime. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
Man, they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.